Hey there, in this activity, we are going to start part one of our comparative analysis for our colleges. I'm breaking down this activity into multiple parts so that it doesn't get too overwhelming. In this activity, we're going to do kind of a high-level comparison of the application process for the colleges that you're interested in. We're going to make note of the deadlines that the school has, what type of applications they accept, and their testing requirements. For this activity, I would recommend you compare at least 2 colleges that you're interested in. If you find yourself being interested in more than 5 or 6, please send me an email before you start the activity so we can talk about how you can narrow your focus before you complete this activity. I'm going to compare 4 colleges for this activity: Duke University, University of North Carolina, at Chapel Hill. I'm also going to do University of Maryland and Texas Christian University. So starting with Duke University, I'm going to first want to list the school website. So let me search for Duke University. I'm going to see what the school website is. It's duke.edu, pretty straightforward. Right. Columns C and D, which mention the username and password, I'm going to keep that blank for now until I go on to make my common application. I'm going to go back to their website and I'm going to find admissions, which is going to be helpful for this first activity. I'm going to visit undergraduate admissions and see if I can find the application deadlines for undergraduate students. So let me scroll down, scroll. All right, so they have important deadlines. I see they have early decision and regular decision. They did not list early action, so I'll keep that blank on my worksheet. I'm gonna go back. Early decision, they said, was November 1st. So if I double click, I can go down to November 1st, 2023. It updates it for me. Early action, I'm going to leave blank, and regular decision, they told me was January 3rd. I'm going to double click January 3rd, 2024. Rolling admissions, they didn't mention rolling admissions, so I'm going to leave that blank. In order to fill out column I, Common App, I'm going to go back up to apply and see what options I have to apply if they accept the common application. So it looks like Duke accepts the common application, coalition application, and QuestBridge application. I'm going to click yes for Common App. And we're going to actually explore the Common App later on this unit. Then I want to know what Duke's testing requirements are now. This will probably be listed in the application checklist. Oh, let me go back. First year applicants. Oh, if I scroll down, it tells me about tests. Click. Standardized tests. Duke will consider official test scores as well as scores that are self-reported on the application. Submitting essay scores from the ACT and/or SAT is optional. So the fact that they will consider it, but it's optional, means that Duke is test optional. And that's all I had to do for the first school. So I know if I were a rising senior and I wanted to apply to Duke, the early decision deadline is November 1st. Regular decision is January 3rd. They don't do rolling admissions. They accept the Common App, and they are test optional. And now I'm going to do the exact same for University of North Carolina. I'm going to make sure I spelled it right. Did I spell it right? University. Okay. University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Okay, I'm going to get the official website for the school, save it there. I'm going to skip login credentials for right now. Now I'm going to do the same for University of North Carolina. Going to go to apply. I'm going to go to apply, undergraduate admissions. And then I can go to apply over here on the left-hand side. See, start your application. They have apply now here at the bottom because I just want a high-level overview of the dates. I'm going to click first your application view page. They offer early action and they offer regular decision. So early action takes place on October 15th. So I'm going to go over to early action and I'm going to double click October 15th, 2023. Let me go back. October 15th, 2023. The regular decision deadline is January 15th, 2024. Over to January 15th, 2024, right? Perfect. Okay. If we scroll down, I think if we go to required materials, it should show us the testing requirements. So let's look at SAT or ACT scores. It's extended its waiver of the SAT or ACT requirements. You may apply whether or not you've taken the test. If you do take the test, you can choose whether or not to share your scores and have us consider them. This means that UNC is test optional. Click test optional. And then for rolling admissions, I'm going to say no. They just have those 2 admission deadlines. And I'm going to go back and see if they accept the common application. And they do. Apply online for the common application. So yes. The third school I'm interested in is the University of Maryland. I'm going to take University of Maryland. UND.edu. I'm going to copy and paste that. Save that. I'm going to skip the login credentials right now, and I want to try and find the deadlines, admission deadlines for incoming students. I'm going to go over here to admissions, undergraduate admissions. Let me scroll down, see if I can find prospective students. Would be a good starting place. Freshman applicants. Okay, they have a freshman requirements and checklist. Let's see this. Application requirements. Let's see, they have the deadlines listed. We mentioned early action. I see they do. The freshman application can be submitted via the Common App. So I'll go ahead and update that part of my worksheet. So let me go over to Common App. Yes, they do accept the Common App. Okay, I'm going to go back and see if I can find the deadlines for undergraduate admissions. Let's see, so it didn't jump out to me on this first page. Let me scroll back up. Oh, here, click view all application deadlines. So I skipped over because I saw just the benefits of early action. Okay, so UND's November 1st early action deadline is non-binding. I'm going to click view all application deadlines. Okay, let's see. For incoming freshmen, their early action is November 1st. You find out if you're admitted by February 1st. Regular decision is January 20th, and you'll find out if you were admitted by April 1st. So early action is November 1st, regular decision is January 20th. November 1st for early action, and regular decision is January 20th of 2024. Okay, they don't have rolling admissions. They have non-binding early action and regular decision. They do accept the Common App. And let's see if we can find the testing requirements. How to apply freshman applicants. Now look at application FAQs, freshman application FAQs. Talking about application platforms, they accept the Common App. They say test optional. I see UMD. Is UMD test optional? And if so, what does test optional mean? Let's see. Yes, UMD, University of Maryland, is currently test optional and has extended this policy through the spring and fall 2025 application process. So at this time, the school is still test optional, and you can decide whether or not to include your SAT and ACT test scores. I'm going to put test optional. All right, and that's it for University of Maryland. And then for Texas Christian University, I'm going to do the same thing. Get Texas Christian University. I'm going to go to their homepage. Right. Going to go to admissions and aid, undergraduate. And let's see, where do I want to start? Let's see, apply. First year applicants. I want to go to dates and deadlines. So November 1st, is their early action. They have early decision 1, and they have regular decision as well. So I'm just going to get early action, early decision, and regular decision. Let's see, early action. Early decision was November 1st. And I'm going to scroll over a little bit. Early action was November 1st as well. And they said regular decision is February 1st. All right, I'm going to say no for rolling admissions. And then let's see their application options and their testing requirements. Let's see. That's talking about college credits. We see SAT, ACT scores as test optional. I'm going to click test optional. And then I want to see if they accept the Common App. You can use the Common App to apply. Perfect. Awesome. So that is it for the first part of the college comparative analysis. Just to get started, taking a look at deadlines, application requirements, testing requirements. Later this week, you'll receive the next part of this activity.